Now on a Sunday afternoon in Northern California, MLB The Show has baseball from the Oakland Coliseum. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Detroit Tigers and the Oakland A's. A's baseball starts right now. Ricky McElroy gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game.
Digging in, Theo Jamieson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Theo Jamieson.
Now here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Sent on the ground out to second. Profar gloves it, throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this.
So coming to the plate, Theo Jamieson, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Even though they're up by a run, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Line toward right center. And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
And they start the 3rd inning the way they finished off the first 2, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
In is Jorge Soler, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The designated hitter, Jorge
Jamieson aboard here at first with nobody out. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And he retired 1 away. Now in the box, Ricky Rodriguez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Rodriguez.
Here comes the 0-1. Liner toward right center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. The throw home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
There you go, baby. There you go.
And he seems to be in a little bit of a funk as of late. Not sure if it's mechanical or psychological, but something is definitely off. Gave up 5 runs last time out and 5 more here. Not the kind of consistency you're looking for from a starting pitcher.
Into the box now, Theo Jamieson. He singled his last time up.
Theo Jamieson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. This is in the air out to left field. Park moves over and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Time now for the A's Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. In, Robert starts. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, and it's a 7-2 game now. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here.
Striding into the box, Theo Jamison. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Jamison.
First pitch of the at-bat. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And the Tigers are in business right away. It's a leadoff double. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
Jorge Soler.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. Digging in to try it again, Ricky Rodriguez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. 7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Hit in the air to right field. Won't get him.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
So striding forward now, number 45. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. 7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Swing and a line drive. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Stepping in, number 38. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Number 38.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Jamison will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Oakland. They're down a bunch. It's 12-3. Milo Shepard enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Milo Shepard.
Now batting, Theo Jamison. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Jamison.
Here comes the first pitch. Right side.
Dig, run it out.
In the hole. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Striding in once again, Mariano Villalobos.
Mariano.
No outs, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Jamison going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the order. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy.
Detroit Tigers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Daniel Gossett earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Ricky McElroy couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. From the home of the Tigers since 2000, we welcome you to Comerica Park here in the Motor City. This evening, we've got a matchup from the AL Central Division between the Kansas City Royals and the Detroit Tigers. Kansas City have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Heath Fillmyer, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases.
Stepping up now, Theo Jamison. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Jamison.
First pitch on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today. No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
Batting 4.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Coming to the plate now, Ricky Rodriguez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Rodriguez.
Ready with the 1-2. Hit softly on the ground to third. Scooped up. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Throw won't get him.
Man, errors are never welcome. But to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
Next for the Tigers, number 45. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. A bouncer to the left side. He'll come home with it, and they get the force at home. Whatever works as the side is retired. So the Tigers leave them loaded. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Number 48, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Jamison on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Ready for another chance? Theo Jamison. He reached on a single in his first try.
Jamison.
Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
3 runs already home here. Back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Long throw to third. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning. But I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Into the box now, Jorge Soler. And their runners at the corners now. Runners are at first and third, one away. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're two down.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
At the plate, Ricky Rodriguez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ricky Rodriguez.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back, the right fielder for the track to the wall. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Digging in and looking for more, Theo Jamison. A matchup with Tyler Glass now to lead off the inning.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Royals' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Up will be Franklin Barreto. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot that time for Franklin Barreto. Home run number 9 on the year, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Now at the plate, Theo Jamison. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. A step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We're through 6 full. Tigers are out in front, 7-1. Now batting, number 12. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Jamison. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
This was just a nice win for these guys. They did most of their damage in that big second inning and did what they had to the rest of the way to secure this win.
7-1 the final score in tonight. The Tigers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Heath Billmeyer earns the win, his second. Number 47 struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. Tuesday night baseball now from Comerica Park in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Kansas City Royals and the Detroit Tigers. Kansas City attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Scott Bryson will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
Now at the plate, Theo Jamieson. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Jamieson.
He's set, and the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder has a beat on it. 1 down. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard.
In now, number 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd.
Number 1.
Ready on 0-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Jamieson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. KC leads this one 3-1. So stepping in, Theo Jamieson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0 to him now. 3rd inning here. 3-1 our score. To first.
Come on, run it out, run it out.
He's up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So striding in, number 12. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Cut. Hold.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Mario Cruz. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Jameson looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Tigers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Next up for Detroit, Theo
right
Jameson. He got on
15.
top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Jameson.
From the stretch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. High in the air out to center field. Fernandez is there, and that's the third out. One left for Detroit, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Digging in once again, number 12 is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Jameson sprinting after it. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout.
Stepping into the box, Mario Cruz looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam, number 33 on the year, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Yeah, you've heard the saying, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well, that was the case here. Bases loaded, facing the best power hitter in the lineup, and he showed
to the plate now. Theo Jameson 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And he keeps it up. 53 now on the year, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue to come. Yeah, it's only been a week, but I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their last win. But this 6-game losing streak is behind them now, so we'll see if they can string some W's together.
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. The Kansas City Royals led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Chris Costa earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Scott Bryson was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Friday night baseball on the show, and we come your way from the Motor City of Detroit, Michigan. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Chicago White Sox and the Detroit Tigers. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. Victor Alcantara will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last three starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can...
Stepping in, Theo Jamison, and the Tigers trying to make this first inning even bigger here.
Jamison.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Silva on the move. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He comes in leading the AL in RBIs. I've watched him play a couple of games where he just puts his team on his back and he flat out just carries them. He does it all. And we'll see if he drives in.
Into the box now, number 8. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game.
Number 8.
Here's the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Moving under it, Jamison, and that's the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Digging in now, David Fletcher, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 2 out here and a runner at second. Skied into very shallow right. Jamison is there, and that's the third out. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the White Sox 3 and the Tigers 2.
Back now for the Tigers' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. Entering the day's action, they ranked dead last in perhaps the most important offensive category, runs scored. One hitter told me, flat out, we're just not getting it done. It's frustrating. It's the kind of stuff you lose sleep over. Another told me, we've got to start helping out our pitching staff. I'm sure they feel like every run they get.
Settling in now, Theo Jamison. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Nice shot.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Tapped out in front of home.
You're up.
And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ricky Rodriguez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's the 0-1. Soft liner toward first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Coming to the plate now, number 45. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the 0-1. Line to the right side. English is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Tigers get one here on 2 hits in the inning. 3 innings complete, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Now to the plate, Theo Jamieson. He singled his last time up.
Theo Jamieson.
First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Silva is after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. So digging in now, David Fletcher. Last time through was a base hit. Base is empty here with nobody out. This one skied out toward right. Moving under it, Jamieson. 1 away. Leading off the inning, Theo Jamieson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he fouls this one off. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
That's lifted the other way out to left. McRae is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Striding in, Theo Jamieson. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Theo Jamieson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner towards second.
Make a turn.
And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Oh, you smoked that one.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the 2-2 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Silva ranging forward. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. On to first, and they get the double play. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 10th inning coming up, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Standing in, Theo Jamieson.
Number 50, Theo Jamieson.
The pitch. Moncada trying to get there. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The set and the 1-1. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Liner toward right center. Again, a nice clean base hit, his third of the game.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
In is Jorge Soler. He
Now
comes in
batting.
0 for 4
The
with an
designated
RBI
hitter.
in this one.
Jorge Soler.
Popped him up. Number 8 moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 11 innings in the books now, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Well, before we say goodnight, we must sing the praises of the guy you see there.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
8-6 the final score tonight. Detroit get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Number 21 gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the Show Nation.